Hare Krishna. Is my voice audible?
Prabhuji.
Voice is audible, loud and clear.
Yes, Prabhuji, audible.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So, let me start from. So, till now we have read in detail about all the 17 chapters. So, today is last chapter. That is called whatever we have learned. That is just a kind of summary of all the things. Okay. So, we have already learned all the things. We'll just refresh, and Krishna will emphasize the things at last, which is most important. Okay. So that is today's chapter, last chapter. So today is your sadhana for completing the 18 days will be finished today. So new journey will start from tomorrow. Okay. So let me choose one pen, then we can start. Okay. So let's start. Today's chapter name is Moksha Sannyasa. So what is the meaning of moksha? What is the meaning of sannyasa? We'll discuss all those things. Okay. So let's start with today's with Guru Pranam Mantram. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manoabhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuttapadakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Shri Sri Rupam Shagrajatam Shagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijansaitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Shagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitam Cha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunivadi Paschat Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivashati Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So the teachings is based on the teachings of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. He is the founder and Acharya of ISKCON. We pay our humble obeisances and to His feet so that His teachings of Bhagavad Gita we can apply in our life. So progression from all the chapters. Okay. To emphasize the goal, that is to surrender to Krishna. So that is the goal of the Bhagavad Gita, of the goal of all the Shastra, to surrender to Krishna. Krishna tells everywhere that you should surrender to me. And Krishna will tell at the last summary, Krishna will summarize that you should surrender to me. He summarizes by reiterating, renunciation of work is supreme, should renounce the fruit of work and not the work itself. Do your duty according to dharma and enjoy the world. Whatever duty you have, you should do. Okay. Surrender to Krishna and devotional service to Him is the ultimate goal of life. So this goal, many people are searching. What is the goal of our life? What is the meaning of our life? What we should dedicate our life to? Many yogis, many seekers are searching for. Okay, they are not getting that. Even a full lifetime they are spending on this same question, but they are not getting the answer. Okay, Krishna gives the answer very readily that our goal of life is to surrender to Krishna and the devotional service to Him. This should be the ultimate goal of our life. Okay. So this chapter, the Bhagavad Gita, the 18th chapter, ends with a smile. The mnemonic is smile. Started with doubt and ending with a smile. So as for summary of Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga, then modes of nature. Then the modes of nature covers most of the sloka 19 to 40. That many things which are divided in the which mode they are, what they are. Those things will be seeing. Then who is the ideal worker? The love of Godhead and what is the end result. Okay. So we'll cover the 18th chapter with a smile. Okay. Now Arjuna starting the 18th chapter with an inquiry. What is the purpose of sannyasa? What is tyaga? Many people are confused about this. What is sannyasa? What is tyaga? They are confused. Can you tell me what is sannyasa or what is tyaga? Yeah, firstly, you tell me what is sannyasa. Any thought process you have about sannyasa? We have already dealt with all those things. So can you tell me what is the meaning of sannyasa? Sannyas. What is the meaning of sannyas? Renouncing
Prabhuji,
all worldly pleasure. One answer we have got. Renouncing materialistic world is sannyas. Very nice answers we are getting. Okay. So let's move. What is the meaning of sannyasa and what is the meaning of tyaga? What is the meaning of tyaga? Learn detachment from the materialistic world, giving up everything for the service of God with devotion. Okay. So let's see what Krishna is answering. Okay. Krishna defines the sannyasa and tyaga. Okay. So let me tell you first, then we'll read the meaning, then we will understand. Okay. So sannyasa is like fourth order of life. Okay. So there are four order of life in every person's life, that is brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha and sannyasa. So sannyasa is an order of life. Okay. So this is the last order of life where a person renounces all the materialistic activity and he is focusing only on the spiritual activity. Okay. Spiritual activity only he is focusing. So that is called sannyasa. And what is tyaga? Tyaga is the is an activity where the person is doing both the work. Okay. The materialistic work also they are doing, the spiritual work also they are doing, but they are giving the results to Krishna, that they are doing the tyaga of their fruits of action. So that is called tyaga. Okay. So this is the answer given by Krishna. So let's see what Krishna tells. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, giving up of the activity that are based on materialistic desires. Okay, that is called sannyasa. Materialistic desire is what the great learned men call the renounced order of life. Okay, so this is the important one. Materialistic desire, activity, giving up the activity which is based on materialistic desire called sannyasa. Okay, that means there is a spiritual activity is also there, but that means the sannyasi, the person who has taken the sannyasa, is not renouncing the activity which is spiritual. He is renouncing the only activity which is material. Okay. So giving up the activity which are based on the materialistic desire is called sannyasa. Okay. And giving up the results of all activity is what a wise man called tyaga. Okay. Giving up the results. Both activity they will do. Materialistic activity also. That means all activities are there. Means both the activity, materialistic activity also and the spiritual activity also. So tyagi will be doing both the activity, materialistic as well as spiritual, but they will give the result to Krishna. They will tyaga the result to Krishna. They will devote the result to Krishna. So that is called the tyaga. Okay. So sannyasa means renouncing the both the fruit and the work itself of the material thing. But tyaga is to renounce the fruits of one work. Okay. That is called tyaga and sannyasa. So there are two types of karma. There is nitya karma, there is kama karma. Okay. Nitya karma is our spiritual activity. Whatever spiritual activity you are doing based on level of on the level of soul, on the level of spiritual level, that is called nitya karma. Okay. And the kama karma, the level of body, for the lifting up the body, the activity which we are doing on the based on the material platform, that is called kama karma. Okay. The activity which are on the level of spiritual activity, that is called nitya karma. The material activity is called kama karma. So daily prescribed duty is called like sandhya vandana by a brahmana. Okay. These are called nitya karma. And kama karma done to perform personal desire. Okay. These are called for the personal desire, the materialistic karma, that is called kama karma, and this is called nitya karma. So two types of karma are there. So sannyasi will do the nitya karma, the spiritual activity, but sannyasi will leave the kama karma. Okay. But tyagi will be doing both of the activity, nitya karma also and kama karma also, but the result he will be giving to Krishna. Yes, that is the meaning. So in sannyasa, one gives up the kama karma and performs the nitya karma. He will be performing the nitya karma, he will be leaving the kama karma. In tyaga, One performs all Kamya karma and Nitya karma without seeking the result. So there is no expectation of result. Both activity they are doing, the Tyagi is doing both activity, the result they are not expecting. Okay. But spiritual activity, purification and liberation are not to given up. Not to given up the both. Okay. Either the sannyasi or the Tyagi. Spiritual activity should not be given up. Okay. Krishna's final verdict. All these activities should be performed without attachment or any expectation of result. Okay. That is, all the activities should be done as an offering to Krishna, as a tyaga to Krishna. Okay. Should be performed without attachment or any expectation of result. They should be performed as a matter of duty. So many people may ask, okay, if we are not expecting the result, there is no attachment to the result, then why we will be doing the action? Why will be doing the activity? The Krishna gives the answer that as a matter of duty, we should do the work as a matter of duty. Okay, just like a cashier. Okay, cashier is seeing the money daily. So much money is coming to the cashier in the bank. Okay, he is counting the money. He is putting the money. He knows that this money does not belong to me. I am just doing my duty. Okay, if he knows that if the money is not belonging to him, why he is doing the duty? He is doing the duty. He is counting the money just for his, for the sake of his duty. Okay, just like for so this is what we should also do. Okay, we should not be attached too much to the result. Okay, we should be attached to the we should be doing the activity as a matter of duty for Krishna, and we will be giving the results to Krishna. So that is what all the activity we should be doing for. Okay. Oh son of Pritha, this is my final opinion. So Krishna's final opinion. We should do our duty. We should not leave our duty, but we should do duty for the satisfaction of the Supreme as a tyaga to Supreme. Okay. This is what Krishna's final verdict is. Now the second part, that is the in three modes. Okay. Modes of nature, that is called the modes of nature. So we'll see the many different things, the more different modes of nature, and we'll try to understand. Okay. First is renunciation in the three modes. So there are three types of renunciation also. So people who are renunciating, there are also three types. So what are the three types? First is ignorance, giving up the prescribed duties because of illusion. So the person is illusion. They are in illusion. They are not knowing the prescribed duty we should not leave. Whatever duty we have, that we should not leave. If they are leaving, that is called ignorance, in the mode of ignorance, the renunciation in the mode of ignorance. Okay. Second part, in the mode of passion, giving up the duty as troublesome out of fear of bodily comfort. Okay. So you are out of fear of the bodily comfort if you are doing the leaving of the duty, giving up the duty. Okay. So there is no attachment to the Supreme. You are just leaving the duty because you are too much concerned about your bodily comfort. Okay. So that is the second level of renunciation, that is called in the mode of passion. If a person is coming to a temple and saying that I want to become a sannyasi, I want to live in the temple. So the temple president will ask, why you want to live in the temple? Why you want to become a sannyasi? He will say, because I am too much fed up of my family life. I hate my family life. I hate my wife. I hate my children. I hate my son, and I hate my father, mother, whole family. I hate my colleagues. I hate. So I hate so many people in this world. So I do not want to live that life. So I want to come to the temple and want to live the life of a sannyasi. Okay, life of a devotee. Okay, so they're thinking like that, but there is no attachment to Krishna. So they are going to temple. They are ready to take live in the temple because they fear because they are fed up of this bodily life. Okay, that's why they are coming. So that is called renunciation in the mode of passion. Now comes the renunciation in the mode of goodness. Okay, performs duty as it is required to be done, no material association or attachment to the fruits. So this is renunciation. Renunciating the fruits of action, that is called true renunciation. Okay, so that is what Krishna was describing in the third chapter. Renunciation of the fruits of action is true renunciation. Okay. Performing one's duty in Krishna consciousness and employing the fruits of one's work to satisfy the Supreme Lord, that is called the true renunciation. Impossible to give up activity. Okay. Why it is called that all the activities we should not give up? Because it is impossible to give up all the activity. Our soul is always active, our body, our mind is always active. If we are keeping the mind, if we are keeping the soul in idle state, they will choose the wrong path also. They can choose the wrong path also. Okay. So we should engage our soul, we should engage our mind to some service of the Lord, so that they are engaged in the service of Lord and they are happy now. Okay. It is impossible, indeed impossible. This is 18.11. This is what Krishna is saying. It is indeed impossible for an embodied being to give up all the activities. It is impossible, indeed impossible to give up all the activity. We should do any activity, we should always do. Okay, we cannot keep our body idle. But he who renounces the fruit of action is called who has truly renounced. So if you are renouncing the fruit of action, that is called true renunciation. I've already given you this example. This is the Alfred Ford, okay, the owner of the Ford Group of Company. And now he is a devotee also. He's a devotee of Lord Krishna. His name is Ambrish Prabhu, okay. And he is making the TOMP temple, okay. His project. Actually, it was Srila Prabhupada's project, but he has taken the lead of forming the temple, the largest temple in the world, where Vedic planetarium will be made, and Vedic, how the this universe is described in the Veda, it is a model is made there, and from the whole world, scientists will be invited to see the model, okay, and comment upon that. That is the Vedic planetarium, temple of Vedic planetarium is being made in Mayapur, okay. So this is Ambrish Prabhu is making. So freedom from bondage through karma yoga. So he is doing the karma, but result he is giving for Krishna's service. Okay, so that is called the karma yoga. Now the jnana section. 5 factors of action. Adhishtanam tatha karta karanam cha pritak vidam vividha cha pritak chesta daivim cha vitra panchanam. The place of action, that is the body, the performer, the various senses, the many different kinds of endeavor, and ultimately the super soul. These are the 5 factors of action. So what are the 5 factors? The body, the performer, okay, the various senses, different kinds of endeavor, and the super soul. Okay, so these are the 5 factors of action. It is not that only the performer is the only doer. So many other doers are also there, like the body, senses, kind of endeavor done by the performer, the super soul. Okay. Modes entangle us as per our mentality. So how our mentality is, modes will be like that. Okay. We learn that one's work is dictated by the 3 modes of material nature. Whatever work we are doing, that is under the 3 modes of nature. Okay. Now let's see what are the 3 modes of material nature, how they are influencing the knowledge, action, workers' performance, understanding, determination, and happiness. Many things we have seen in the chapter number 14, many things we have seen in the chapter number 17. Now many things are left, which we'll be seeing now, okay, in the chapter number 18. So what are the knowledge in the 3 modes, action in the 3 modes, worker performance, and all in the 3 modes, okay? Because everything we have learned that everything is material nature, it's under the 3 modes. Whatever things we are seeing in this material world, it is under the 3 modes of material nature, okay? So everything will be there, which can be divided in the 3 modes. Now first let's read about the knowledge, 3 kinds of knowledge based on the material mode, okay? So what is the knowledge in the mode of goodness? What is the knowledge in the mode of passion? And what is the knowledge in the mode of darkness? Let's understand. The knowledge by which one undivided spiritual nature is seen in all living entity, though they are divided into innumerable forms, you should understand to be in the mode of goodness. That knowledge, which by using which you think that all people are similar, you do not concentrate on the bodily platform, you are concentrating on the soul platform. that knowledge is called to be in the mode of goodness. The knowledge by which one see that every different body there is different type of living entity. When you are seeing the only difference on the bodily platform, then that knowledge is called in the mode of passion. And that knowledge by which one is attached to one kind of work as the all in all without knowledge of truth, and which is very meager, is said to be in the mode of darkness. The abominable activity when we are attached to that, using that knowledge is called in the mode of darkness. Okay, so three types of knowledge based on the modes. Now the three types of action based on the mode. So what are the action which in the mode of goodness, in the mode of passion, and mode of ignorance? That action which is regulated and which is performed without attachment, without love or hatred, and without desire for positive result is said to be in the mode of goodness. Okay, that action where the fruits of result we are not attached to. Okay, without attachment, without love or hatred, or without desire of good result, it's called in the mode of goodness. But in passion, we are hankering about the result. So let's see what is the action based on the passion. But action performed with great effort by one seeking to gratify its desires and enacted from a sense of false ego. It's called action in the mode of passion. Okay, to gratify the sensual desire, to gratify one's senses, to gratify one's desire, it's called in the mode of passion, that action. Now, the action which are in the mode of ignorance. That action performed in illusion, in disregard of the scriptural injunctions, and without concern for the future bondage or for violence or distress caused to others, is said to be in the mode of ignorance. Okay, so that action which is against the action which is doing against the sastra, violence, bondage, that will cause bondage, violence, and distress to other living entities. So these are the actions which are in the mode of ignorance. Workers, what are the three kinds of workers? Okay, three kinds of workers. So one who performs his duty without association with the modes of material nature, without false ego, with great determination and enthusiasm, and without wavering in success or failure, is said to be in the mode of goodness. Okay, without false ego, great determination, enthusiasm. Okay, not attached to the failure or success. That work is said to be in the mode of goodness. The worker who is attached to work and the fruits of work. Okay, so he is attached to the work as well as fruits of work, desiring to enjoy those fruits, and who is greedy, always envious, impure, and moved by joy and sorrow, is said to be in the mode of passion. So these type of workers who are attached to the fruitive results, they are doing for desiring to fulfill some desire, that worker is called in the mode of passion. The worker who is always engaged in work against the injunction of the scriptures. Okay, they are working against the thing which is not to be done, they are doing that. Okay, who is materialistic, obstinate, cheating, and expert in insulting others, and who is lazy, always morose, and procrastinating, is said to be a worker in the mode of ignorance. So these are the workers who are in the mode of ignorance. Okay. Now the intelligence. What are the three kinds of intelligence? Osanapritha, that understanding by which one knows what ought to be done and what ought not to be done. So Krishna gives us intelligence, and based on that intelligence, we can see what things to be done and what things not to be done. What is to be feared and what is not to be feared. What is binding and what is liberating. It is in the mode of goodness. So that understanding, that intelligence which can differentiate between the good and bad thing, the binding and liberating thing. Okay, so that intelligence is called in the mode of goodness. O Sanapritha, that understanding which cannot distinguish between the religion and irreligion, between action and that should be done and action that should not be done, is in the mode of passion. Okay, so three levels are there. First is the intelligence which can tell us what is good and what is bad, and we can do the good thing. Second type of intelligence is they cannot differentiate what is good, what is bad. They can do anything. Okay, based on the desire, based on the fruitive action they want to fulfill the senses. So those are in the mode of passion. And third type of intelligence The bad thing you will consider good, and good thing you will consider bad. Okay, the bad work you will consider good, and good work will consider bad. The abstinent work which should not be done, that if the person are considering is to be good work, that intelligence is called the mode of ignorance. So that understanding which consider irreligion to be religion and religion to be irreligion, under the spell of illusion and darkness, and strive always in the wrong direction. So they are always in the wrong direction. Ocean of Pratha is in the mode of ignorance. So intelligence, I have been talking about intelligence since very, very long. Okay, so intelligence help us to choose between the good and bad thing. Based on the intelligence we can choose, because Krishna has given us minute freedom, and we can choose between the minute freedom using our intelligence. We should sharpen our intelligence by association of the good devotee, by reading good shastra, by reading Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so that intelligence we should develop. So three types of intelligence we have read. First, which will tell you that the intelligence which is good, which is bad, and you will choose the good thing. Second type of intelligence is the mode of passion, which cannot differentiate between the good and bad thing. Okay, and you can do anything, you can do bad thing, you can do good thing, anything, they cannot be differentiating. Okay, so in mode of goodness you can differentiate, and you will do good thing. In mode of passion you cannot differentiate, you can do anything. But in the mode of passion, ignorance, you will do the bad thing only, and you will consider the bad thing only good. Okay, three types of things: goodness upside, passion middle, and ignorance downside. Okay, so you can three types of intelligence there. So we need to develop this kind of intelligence by reading the shastra, by associating with the devotee. Many people will be there who are in the third category, that ignorance. They are doing the bad thing only. They should shift quickly from this to this by reading the shastra, by associating with the devotee. Many people are there who will be in this category. They should shift quickly to the mode of goodness by associating with the devotee, by reading the shastra, by chanting, by using the diet prasadam. Okay, so these things are there. Now the determination. Three kinds of determination. O son of Pratha, that determination which is unbreakable, which is sustained with steadfastness by yoga practice, and which thus controls the activity of the mind, life, and senses, is the determination in the mode of goodness. That determination which tells you to good the things according to Shastra. Okay, that intelligence is mode of goodness. But that determination by which one holds fast to fruitive results, you're attached to the fruitive results only. In religion, economic development, and sense gratification is the nature of passion. Okay, so this is in the mode of goodness, this is in the mode of passion, and now the ignorance. And that determination which cannot go beyond the dreaming, fearfulness, lamentation, moroseness, and illusion, such unintelligent determination, O son of Pratha, is in the mode of ignorance of the dark. So three types of determination. Happiness. Okay, so we are searching for happiness since since our birth. Okay, happiness, happiness, happiness. Whatever we are doing for happiness. Whatever things we are doing for happiness. But happiness is not there in material world. Okay, material thing cannot give us happiness which is long lasting. Material thing, quick, very transient happiness they will give. Okay, so that is the quality of happiness we are getting in the material world. Okay. So what are the three kinds of happiness based on the mode of nature? So goodness, passion, and ignorance. So let's see. That which is beginning may be just like a poison. So it is very hard to adopt those teachings of those teachings of Bhagavad Gita in the beginning. It is looking like just like a poison at the beginning, but at the end it's just like a nectar, and which awakens one to self-realization, and which is looking like a poison in the beginning, and at the end it is like a amrit, it is like a nectar, and it is which is igniting the self-realization. Okay, that intelligence, that happiness is called in the mode of goodness. Okay. Second, passion. That happiness which derives from the contact of senses. So senses are prominent here. Contact of the senses with their objects, and which appear like nectar at the first, but poison at the end. Okay. which appears like nectar at first, but poison at the end is said to be in the nature of passion. Okay. So first, if it is appearing like poison, and later it becomes like a amrit. Okay. Earlier it was like a poison, and later it becomes an amrit. That is called the mode of goodness. Earlier it was like a amrit, and later it is looking like a poison, like eating the thing um, the things which are too salty, too spicy. We were saying that they too salty thing. Okay, so too much salt consumption, too much sugar consumption looks like very nice at the beginning, like a amrit at the beginning, but later it will lead to many diseases. Okay, that is like a poison at the end. So this is called happiness in the mode of passion. Okay, temporary happiness, if we are happy with the temporary happiness, transient, quick happiness, we are eating something nice, okay, very nice, but later it is coming to an, looks like a poison. Okay, so that is called the mode of passion. Ignorance, it is from the starting poison, it is in the end of also poison. Okay, so that is called in the mode of ignorance. And that happiness, so it was starting poison, but at last it become a amrit or nectar. So starting was a poison, at the end was a nectar or amrit. So that happiness is called in the mode of goodness. And if starting it is an amrit, it is very nice, but at last it become a poison. That is called in the mode of passion. Okay, starting also poison, ending also poison. Okay, just like drinking alcohol, smoking. Okay, starting at the time of starting, when you are doing, that is also poison. At the end, long result is also like a poison. So that is called in the mode of ignorance. Okay, and that happiness which blinds to the self-realization, it is blinding to the self-realization. Okay, we are suppressing the senses in the smoking or drinking alcohol, that is blinding our self-relation, which is delusion from the beginning to end, and which arises from the sleep, laziness, and illusion, is said to be in the nature of ignorance. Okay, so that happiness is called in the nature of ignorance, which is poisonous starting, ending is also poison. Amrita starting, ending is poison. Starting is poison, end is amrit. So that is called in goodness, passion, ignorance. Okay, so that is the happiness we are looking for. Spiritual happiness, or the happiness for the sattvic things, are in this mode of goodness. Okay, it is very hard to wake up in the morning and do the Mangala Aarti or Japa. Okay, but it is very rewarding. It looks like very hard. It looks like very poisonous at the starting, but ending is very rewarding. Okay, so that is the thing. Long-term ending is very rewarding. 4 kinds of ashrama. Okay, so we already know that there are 4 kinds of ashrama, and Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. Okay, so what are the 4? On the mode of material nature, they are divided. So what are the mode? We already know that based on the guna and karma, they are divided. Guna is nothing but modes of material nature. So how they are divided? Peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, knowledge, wisdom, and religiousness. So these are the things, these are the quality of Brahmana. If a person is having this quality, he is Brahmana. If a person is not having this quality, he is not a Brahmana. Okay, these are the natural quality which by which a Brahmana works. Okay, so this is the quality of a Brahmana: peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, knowledge, wisdom, and religiousness. So if these qualities are not in a person, he is not a Brahmana. If these qualities are there in a person, that means he is a Brahmana. Kshatriya. What are the quality of Kshatriya? Heroism, power, determination, resourcefulness, courage in battle, generosity, and leadership. These are the natural quality of a work for a Kshatriya. If a person is there, he doesn't have the leadership quality, he will say, I'm a Kshatriya. Wrong. Okay, he is not a Kshatriya. If a person is having these qualities, then only he is to be considered as Kshatriya. These are the quality of a Kshatriya. Okay. Farming, crop protection, and business are the natural work for the Vaishya. So for the Vaishya class, farming, crop protection, and business are the work, natural work. And for Shudra, these are the labor and service to the other classes. Okay. So for other classes, they are doing labor and service. Like a person is doing job in a company. Okay, a person is doing a job in a company, he is serving. Okay, so he will be considered a Shudra. Okay, but what is the ideal worker? Okay, SMI, for ideal worker. Okay, M over, that is mode. Now the I part, that is ideal worker. That is called Brahma Bhuta stage. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na sochati na kankshati samah sarveshu bhuteshu madbhaktim labhate param. So, who is the transcendently situated? What is the quality of that person? One who is the transcendently situated, Brahma Bhuta, at the level of Brahma. Okay, at the level of transcendental position. One who is transcendently situated at once realizes the supreme Brahman and become fully joyful. They become Prasanna Atma. Okay, he never laments or desire to have anything. Na sokshati na kankshati. They don't never lament nor desire to have anything. He is equally disposed toward every living entity. He is sama. Sama is equal. He is sum to samah sarveshu bhutesu. He is equal to all the living entity. Okay, and in that state he attains pure devotional service to me. Mad bhaktim labhate param. In that stage he will attain pure devotional service to me. So these are the Brahma Bhuta stage, or the ideal worker stage, or the Vaishnava stage, you can say. Okay, so 4 classes we have already read: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. And one other class is that is called Vaishnava class, that is higher than the 4 classes. Okay, so these are the devotee class, the people who are devotee of Lord. They are thinking about Lord. They do not have any desire other than Lord. Okay, so those devotees are called in the uh, Vaishnava level. How to attain that devotee? How to attain that devotion? Okay, Bhaktya mama vijanati yavan yas chamsi tatvata tato mam tatvato gyatva vishate tad anantaram. One can understand me as I am, as the supreme personality of Godhead. Then the important word has come, only by the devotional service. Okay, only by the devotional service one can understand me as the supreme personality of Godhead. No other than that, nothing other than that he won't be able to understand. And when one is in the full consciousness of me by such devotion, he can enter into the kingdom of God. Okay, so this is the thing. Only by bhakti one can understand. Okay, only by the devotional service we can understand God. Okay. If you become conscious of me, you will pass over all the obstacle of the conditioned life by my grace. We need Lord's grace to pass this obstacle of the conditioned life. Okay. If, however, you do not work in such consciousness but act through the false ego, not hearing me, you will be lost. Okay. So this is if a person is not following the Lord's order, he will be like a lost person. Okay, many people are there who are searching. What is use of this life? Why am I living this life? Many people are doing suicide. Okay, because they are away from Krishna. They are not knowing the utility of their body. That this body can uh, give this body, if properly utilized, can give you Krishna. Okay, so that is Krishna prema. We can attain Krishna prema by using this body. Okay, many people are away from Krishna. They are not knowing about Krishna. They are doing suicide. They are in depression. Okay, every person you see outside, they will be having some depression. Some problem is there in their life. Too much materially attached. Okay, but so Krishna is telling, if you are not working in such consciousness, direct order of Krishna, if you are not working in such consciousness of mind, what will happen? You will be lost. You will be lost in this material world like others. You see outside people. This practical example is there. Outside people so much lost in their life. Okay. Krishna as the director. ईश्वरा सर्वभूतानां हृदय देशे अर्जुन तिष्ठति भ्रमयं सर्वभूतानि यंतरारूढ़ानि मायया. The Supreme Lord is situated in everyone's heart, O Arjuna, and is directing the wandering of all the living entities who are seated as one on a machine made of material energy. So now in this shloka, Krishna is comparing our body as just like a machine, okay, of material energy. Okay, the living entity is just like a driver of that machine. This body is like a car, and we are sitting. The living entity is sitting in the car, just like a driver. Okay, so Krishna compares this body just like a machine of material energy, and the jiva and the supreme lord, the soul and the supreme lord are sitting in the heart of all the jiva, all the material, all the this, body. Okay, all the body, the material body. Now the essence of Bhagavad Gita. This is the essence of Bhagavad Gita. What is the essence of Bhagavad Gita? Manmana bhava mad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mam e vaishyashi satyam te pratijane priya asmi me. Always think of me, become my devotee, worship me and offer your homage to me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this because you are my very dear friend. Okay, manmana bhava mad bhakto. Okay. Manmana, man is the mind. Manmana bhava mad bhakto, become my devotee. Mam yaji mam namaskuru, pay your obeisances, pay your homage to me. Mam evaishashi satyam te. Okay, prati jane priya asmi me. Okay, in this I'm telling you because you are my priya friend, my dear friend Arjuna. This is the essence. We should do these things. This is how. This is the Govardhan Parvat Leela. Krishna is lifting the Govardhan Parvat at the age of 7 years. For 7 days, continuous night and day, lifting for the devotees of Vrindavan. This is the first uh, lockdown in the history. Okay, so 7 days, 7 nights they were under this Govardhan Parvat. This is how Krishna personally protects us. Krishna, in the form of Krishna, is personally protecting the devotee. Essence, these are the essence, these are the summary of Bhagavad Gita which Krishna is giving. Okay, at last point Krishna is discussing this summary. These are the important points which is Krishna trying to give to Arjuna so that Arjuna remembers. So what is the essence? Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam raja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshashami masuchaha. Sarva dharman parityajya. Okay, leave all the dharma, leave all the confusion. You think that this is that is that. Leave all those things, leave all the confusion, leave all the faith, whatever faith you have, leave all those things. This is what sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. Ekam, what here used is ekam. Mam is me, ekam is only. Sharanam vraja means just surrender to me only. Okay, just surrender to me only. Ekam is saying just surrender to me. Leave all the faith which you have, all the religion which you have, all the dharma and all the dharma. You think what is the dharma? What is this? What is that? Leave all those things. Just surrender to me. Whatever I'm telling you, just do that. Just surrender to me. That is what Krishna's final verdict to Arjuna. Okay, sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam saranam praja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshashami masucha. Aham, me, tvam, you, sarva papebhyo, all the sin which you have done till now, mokshashami masucha, I will deliver you from all the sins which you have done till now. Just come to me and surrender to me. This is what Krishna is telling to Arjuna as the final verdict. Okay, so this is what Krishna's instruction to Arjuna as final, and this is what Krishna's instruction for us also as final verdict. Okay, leave all the religion, just surrender to me. Whatever sinful activity you have done, I will deliver you from all those activities. This is what Krishna's final verdict is. Masucha. Last Krishna is saying Masucha. Do not fear. Okay, do not fear. Ya idam paramam guhyam madbhakte swabhida abhidashati bhaktim mai param kritva mam evaishati asanchayaha. For one who explains this supreme secret to the devotees, pure devotional service is guaranteed, and at the end he will come back to me. Okay, this is what Krishna is saying. If a person explains this knowledge to the other devotee, pure devotional service is guaranteed for that person, and at last that person will come to Krishna. This is what Krishna is saying. Okay, so many person will be thinking, why this 18 days course is there. You are not getting anything from us. Okay, you are working so hard, so many days you are working, but for free, nothing else. Okay, what is your intention behind that? What is your selfishness for doing all these 18 days courses? So many teachers are there, so many batches are running. Okay, so many teachers are devoting their time. Namanishta Das Prabhu is devoting so much time. Why they are doing so? This is the sloka which is explaining why all the people are engaged, why we are engaged, why Namanishta Das Prabhu is so much engaged. This is the sloka which describe our selfishness. So we are also selfish. Why we are working? Because one who explains this supreme knowledge, supreme secret to the devotee, pure devotional service is guaranteed. Krishna says the pure devotional service is guaranteed if you're preaching this service to the other devotee, and at the end he will come back to me. So we can come back to Krishna. This is what Krishna is saying. Now again Krishna will say, there is no servant in this world more dear to me than he, nor will there be ever be one more dear. So if you are preaching this knowledge, if you are preaching this knowledge to the other devotee, Krishna says that person is very dear to Krishna. Okay, and there is no one dear to him than the person who preaches this service, who tells this knowledge to the other devotee, because everyone is in distress. Krishna loves his all the children, but every children are going away from Krishna. They are not. They are going away from Krishna. So Krishna wants every of their children to come back. Krishna wants everyone of us to tell them about Krishna's Leela and Krishna's Bhagavad Gita, so that they can understand the real knowledge and come back to Krishna. Okay, so this is what Krishna is saying. This is our selfishness, which I was describing. Okay, this is the result of preaching. Okay, now I have one question for you. You have now this knowledge, 18 days knowledge you have. Okay, now you also have this knowledge, and you see that every person in this material world, you can realize that every person in this material somehow they are in distress. Okay, how you can give this knowledge to others? Can you tell me how you can send this knowledge, how you can preach this knowledge to them? Can you tell me what are the way you can think of to preach this knowledge to others, to give this knowledge to others people? Can you tell me in the chat box what are the ways you can teach this knowledge to them, you can give this knowledge to them, you can preach this knowledge to them? Okay, what answer I got? You can unmute if you want. I have enabled the unmute option also. If you want, you can unmute yourself and tell. Three answers I got till now. First, encouraging to join basic course like this. Yes, you can encourage them. You can encourage them about the changes you have in your life after taking this course, the answers you have got about your life, about the Ishvara, about the Jiva, all those answers, and you are applying those teachings in your life, then you can preach. Obviously, you can preach to others people. We'll share our experience about this course. You can share. Okay, and you can encourage them to take this course, taking classes. Before taking classes, you should apply the teachings in your life, then only you will be able to realize the teachings and take classes. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for giving your valuable time. So your each and every class a nice explanation with good example. Tell the person to keep doing their routine duty, but leave the result to Lord and keep chanting throughout. Yes, you can tell. Encourage to read Gita regularly. Okay. One more you can do is you can you can give when we go to some party, something, we go some celebration, we go, usually give gifts. Okay, we give gifts. Okay, so we can give the best gift, that is the Bhagavad Gita. So keep some 10-20 copies of Bhagavad Gita in your home. Whenever you are going to somewhere, when you are going to meet someone, okay, you want to change his life, you can give Bhagavad Gita to them. Whenever you are going to any festival, okay, If you are going to any your friend's home, you can give Bhagavad Gita to them. Okay, in this way you can preach, you can encourage them to learn, you can tell them that one course is going on. If you join, these things has happened to my life, these things have changed in my life. I encourage you to take this course. This will change your life. Or whatever experience we have about the course, you can tell those persons. Okay, in this way they will be encouraged. Okay. So Srila Prabhupada shared the secret, supreme secret, and engaged everyone in the devotional service. Okay. What is the effect of studying Bhagavad Gita? And I declare that who has studied the secret conversation of our worship me by his intelligence. So what is the effect of reading Bhagavad Gita? Studying Bhagavad Gita? We worship Krishna by our intelligence. Okay, that is the effect of studying Bhagavad Gita. Effect of listening to Bhagavad Gita, and one who listens with faith and without envy becomes free from sinful reaction and attains to the auspicious planets where the pious dwell. Okay, even by listening, you are listening for the 18 days about Bhagavad Gita. What will happen for after the listening? If one listens with faith and without envy, with faith, without envy, okay, become free from the sinful reaction and attains to the auspicious planet where the pious will. So higher planetary system, they will go just by listening to the Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Firm and free from the doubt. Arjuna said, now Arjuna is saying, my dear Krishna. Now there is one important point. Okay. Arjuna said, my dear Krishna, O infallible one, my illusion is now gone. Okay. What is the meaning of this? My illusion has gone till now. So let's discuss the point. Okay. So Arjuna is listening to Bhagavad Gita for the 45 minutes. After listening to Bhagavad Gita from the Sri Krishna, now his life has changed. His illusion is gone now. Okay. Now he can practice. Practically he can apply the teachings in life. His life has changed. Okay. So that is the meaning. Okay. So now our also 18 days is over. For 18 days, we are listening to the Bhagavad Gita about the Krishna with firm faith, with some people, some little faith, some people more faith. We are listening to Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Has our life changed? Has anything changed in our life? Anything if has changed in our life? So that is the meaning of my illusion is now gone. What illusion has gone in our life? What changes has developed in our life? That is the meaning of illusion has been gone now. So Arjuna's illusion has been gone now after listening to Bhagavad Gita just for 45 minutes. Okay, we have been listening to Bhagavad Gita for so many days. Okay, has our illusion even little bit has gone or not? Okay, that we need to ponder. That we need to think. Okay, what thinking? What a new thing we have applied in our life? Whatever things we have learned, are we able to apply in our life? If we are not applying, we will forget the teachings quickly. Okay, quickly we will forget if we are not applying. The best way to remember the teachings is apply in your life. Okay, and let others see this, and let them also apply the teachings in their life. So that is the meaning of my illusion is gone now. I have regained my memory by your mercy. I am now firm and free from doubt, and I am prepared to act according to your instructions. So that is the meaning of illusion is gone now. Whatever instruction you are giving, I am able to follow. I will follow that. Okay. So that is our illusion has gone or not. Okay. Are we able to follow what Krishna is giving, what Krishna is teaching, what Krishna has given in 18 days? So that is the point we need to ponder. Okay. That is the point we need to think of. Now Sanjay is saying, now Arjuna and Krishna, the talking is over. Now Krishna is saying, Sanjay is saying, thus I have heard the conversation of two great souls, Krishna and Arjuna, and so wonderful is that message that my hair is standing on end. That is the effect of listening, just listening of Bhagavad Gita. That he is so wonderful, so many knowledge he has got about his life, about the other things, that his hair is standing on the end from Krishna himself he has heard. Okay, that is the effect. By the mercy of Vyasa, I have heard these most confidential talks directly from the master of all mysticism, Krishna, who was speaking personally to Arjuna. Okay, so was speaking personally to Arjuna. So this was said by Sanjay. O king, as I repeatedly recall this wondrous and holy dialogue between Krishna and Arjuna, I take pleasure, being thrilled at every moment. Okay, being thrilled at every moment. Now the last sloka of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, Sanjay's prediction. So what Sanjay is predicting about the Yuddha? Let's see. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha, Tatra Shri Vijayor Bhutir Dhurvani Tirmatir Mama. So he's saying, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, where there is Krishna, Yogeshwara Krishna, the master of all mysticism Krishna, that is called Yogeshwara Krishna. Yatra Partho Dhanurdhara, and there is supreme archer like Arjuna. Okay. Tatra, there will be Sri. Sri is the Dana or opulence or Dhan. Vijayo, there is victory. So Sanjay already said that the side where Krishna is there, the side where Arjuna is there, the victory will be on that side. So this is what the Sanjay is saying. Wherever there is Krishna, the master of all mysticism, mystics, and wherever there is Arjuna, the supreme archer, there will be also certainly be opulence, victory, extraordinary power, and morality. That is my opinion. This is Sanjay's opinion. Matir Mama. This is Matir Mama, Sanjay's opinion. Okay. So he's saying Pandavas will be victorious. Okay. So this is Narada Muni. Okay. Narada Muni is preaching everywhere about Krishna. Wherever he is going, he is speaking about Krishna, he is glorifying Krishna. So this is what the preaching is. Wherever we go, we should preach about Krishna. Yes, the last slide, the conclusion slide. Is anyone there who can raise hand? I will unmute. They can read the final slide. Okay. Yes, Ashutosh Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Please read.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Not like an ordinary book. It's the song of God, Lord's own potency of knowledge to enlighten fallen souls like us. Talks about 5 principal subject matter: Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, and Karma. Enlightens us with the actual truth. Actual truth is the supreme personality of the Godhead, and the living entities and the material nature are his two energies. Living entities have minute independence. By proper use of that independence, one attains and experiences direct association with Lord Krishna. One who hears properly becomes Krishna consciousness and thus can see Krishna in everything, and thus can make one's life exciting and wondrous at every step.
Okay. So I hope this is the message of Bhagavad Gita. Last time you can chant with me. I'll just unmute everyone so that you can chant with me. Okay. Just raise your hand with me and chant. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Yes, Hare Krishna. So 18 days over. I hope whatever questions you have asked before the starting of, why I asked you before starting of this course, that why you have joined this course. Okay. So many people have given different reasons. I want this from this course. I want to know about the life. I want to know about who is Lord, what is our life mean. Too many questions were there. Many people have given their questions that I want to know this. I hope you have got all your answers. Okay. Whatever questions you had before starting of this course, you have got all the answer. I hope this. Okay. If I'm not able to give your answers, you can ask me now. Okay. And before that, one request from me will be that you should all finish your level 1, get the certificate, go to level 2. So level 2, I will describe a little bit, okay, of the level 2. So there are many confusion. There are so many courses are there, which to choose, which not to choose. So I will just describe so that you can choose between 2. In the level 2, we have 2 courses. Okay, that is one called Vaishnava Sadachar, and second is called the Pre-Bhakti Shastri course. Okay, so in Vaishnava Sadachar is one course where how the Vaishnava live their life, what is the Dashavatara is there, what is the dressing sense, why they are doing tilak, what is the way they are living the pure life. Okay, so we'll be discussing those points in the Vaishnava Sadachar. Okay, and in the pre-Bhakti Sarsi course, we'll be discussing about Bhagavad Gita in detail. So 1 week class will be once in a 1 week, so that you'll have once in a class will be there, and chapter will finish in that class, and later you can read the chapter, and whatever questions you have in your mind, we can discuss that question. So this way, the pre-Bhakti Sarsi will be course will be there, and after that there will be like exams will be there, and routine classes will be there. Bhakti Vriksha group will be there, where we will be joining with the different devotee, discussing the chapters, the slokas. So this will be like regular course. Okay, regular course where you will be gradually you will be trained in Bhagavad Gita teachings. Okay, and pre Bhakti Shastri course, it is like that. And the Vaishnava Sadachar is just many people are there who are very old. They do not have too much time to do the quizzes. They just want to attain the course. They just want to live the pure life, just like the Vaishnava lives. Okay, and so they can opt for that. If you have time, if you are interested in learning about the Bhagavad Gita more deeply, you can join the pre-Bhakti Shastri course. The Vaishnava Sadachar will be taken in the level 3 for those people who are joining in the level 2, because they will be covered in the nectar of devotion. So it is not a worry if you are joining pre-Bhakti Shastri course. All those things will be covered in level 3. Okay, it's not a problem. But if you are very old, if you don't want to give the exams, if you don't want to have a regulated course, okay, just you want to attend the course and just want to know what is the way a Vaishnava lives a life, what is the way why Vaishnava are doing those things. So what is the reason behind them? All things will be discussed in the Vaishnava Sadachar. So these are the 2 courses we offer at level 2, and of course these both courses are free. We just need your time. Okay, we just need your time and your faith and your enthusiasm to participate in the course. That is what we need. Okay, so you can take any one of the course. If you can give time, if you can give exam, if you want to do the regulated course, regular course, then you can join the pre-Bhakti Shastri. If you are old, you do not have time, you don't want to write, you want to type, you don't want to type the answer, you don't want to write the answer, you can go for the Vaishnava Sadachar course. So these are the 2 courses. Okay. So now if you have any question, any exam for this course? No exam, just the quizzes. Just finish the quizzes, get the certificate, and 1 round of chanting. That is the prerequisite. You should have the level 1 certificate and 1 round of chanting you are doing. Then you can go to level 2. Okay. If you have any question, you can ask me. If you have any confusion, anything you want to share, if you have any question left after this 18 days, for which you have joined the course, you can ask. Okay. I hope for the question which you have joined, for the question you must have joined this course. Any vision was there for you that I want to get answer of this from this course. So I hope all those questions have been answered. So many questions, few questions I have deliberately skipped, like Advaita. Unless and until we know about the Sankaracharya, we won't be able to understand the Advaita philosophy. So I skipped those in the level 1. This is a very we won't be able to understand those things in the first level. Okay, so better to skip. When the time comes, you will come to know. Okay. Can I do level 2 in English and simultaneously level 1 in Hindi? Of course, if you have time, you can go for, because only one day, only will have 1 or 2 days, depending on the length of the chapter. That 1 or 2 days will take, and after that 5 days you will have time to read. Okay, the reading is very important level 2. So you can do level 1, level 2 simultaneously. But why to do level 1? We'll again cover those teachings in level 2 in great details. Which is better, renunciation or tyaga? Okay, renunciation or tyaga? Renunciation or tyaga? Tyaga is obviously better. Tyaga means do your work and give the results to Krishna. Renunciation, if you are doing true renunciation, that is called tyaga only. True renunciation is tyaga only. We are giving the results to Krishna. That is called true renunciation. Okay, work you should do and give the result to Krishna. That is called true renunciation. And one is false renunciation. We are renunciating all the work. We are going to Himalaya. That is called Falgu Vairagya. Okay. Really blessed to have attended this course. I may have missed few classes due to timing constraint, but still managing to cover on YouTube and complete the quiz. Yes, thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, wonderful 18 days. Thank you, Prabhuji and Madam. What time level 2 classes will be taken, Prabhuji, and since when the level 2 will start? Already bridge classes, Prabhuji will start taking from tomorrow. Okay, bridge classes, Prabhuji will start, and the timing will be like same only. Okay, Saturday, Sunday, mostly on the Saturday, Sunday, and on timing will be means evening time only. Okay, which everyone will be agreeing that time only. Since injustice is dominating justice daily, I prefer Shravanam in place of chanting. Since see, this is the wrong we are doing. Okay, whatever thing is good for us, we'll take. Whatever things which we don't prefer, we won't accept. Just like a hen who is giving the golden egg. We don't want to feed the hen. We don't want to feed the hen daily, but we want the golden egg. So what we'll do? We'll cut the head of the hen. Then there is no egg. There won't be any egg also. So that is not the way. Okay. Since injustice is dominating justice daily, I prefer Shravanam in place of chanting. That is the wrong way. Okay. That is the wrong way. If injustice is dominating justice daily, you should take the lead. If you want, if you are too much suppressed with the injustice and want to take the lead, just take the lead. Okay, but first accumulate that knowledge. Okay, otherwise, for what you are fighting? Are you on the side of dharma? Are you on the side of adharma? What is dharma, adharma? You won't be able to understand unless and until you have the knowledge. First, cultivate the knowledge. Then only you will be able to understand. Okay, so that is the thing. And this is not a proper reasoning that since injustice is dominating, then justice daily, I prefer Shravanam in place of chanting. That is not the way. Chanting is the Yug Dharma. This is given by the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. Yug Dharma for Kali Yuga. Okay. First step is Shravanam. Okay. After that, chanting is must. Okay. I may not have understood the course 100%, but frankly speaking, I am feeling sad that this course is over. Will definitely keep associated and try to learn more. I have completed my certificate. Exciting for level 2. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Dandutnam, nice class with good example. Please accept my humble obeisances. Hare Krishna. Okay. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandutnam. So I think all the comments I have read. Anyone left? Anyone you want to share? Okay, few minutes. Kindly send the link to register for level 2. Link is already there in the group.
Yes, it will be shared again. It
What
is
the
already there,
procedure
but
for
I will
level
share
2?
it again.
Level 2 procedure, one round of chanting. If you're one round of chanting you are doing, and you have completed the level 1 and you have the certificate, you can click on the link for joining for the level 2 in the group, sent in the group, and you can join the level 2. Okay, from tomorrow the bridge class is starting, I think. Any comment, anything you want to share, any experience you want to share, anything you can put in the chat box. You can raise your hand so that I can unmute. Okay. No comment. Okay. So 18 days is over. We'll meet again. Okay. And very nice questions you have been asking for 18 days. It was a great experience for me also to answer those questions, and very realized question, I must say, that many people were there. Many devotee, I must say, you will become a nice devotee later. So already I'm addressing you as a devotee. So you devotees were asking very nice questions. Many devotees were there who were answering in the chat box. I was able to see some were asking, some were answering. So nice group you can make. Okay, so next level, all of you can join. All of you should join next level. Unless and until you are associated, you will be. Unless and until you are associated, you will forget all the teachings. Okay, so just join the course. Don't think too much. Okay, just join the course. or if you are too much thinking that I won't be able to do the quizzes, it won't take too much time after the class. Okay, after the class you have 1 week to read the chapter. It is very nice experience to read the chapters of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, it is the most it is the most beautiful book to read and most beautiful teachings to apply in your life, and believe me, it will change your life, and many of you would have been experiencing the change in your life. Okay, and I have seen many people whose life has been changed. The person they were before and the person they are after, they are changed, completely changed after applying the teaching in their life. Okay, so that is the thing.
Prabhuji,
It's
one
really
devotee is
great.
asking, do you take level 2 course?
I take, but it is not definite. So all teachers are good only. So if any teacher is there, he will be taking the class, and it will be nice experience too. Okay. So I will be taking, but my batch will be different. So I think anyone Prabhu is giving Namadistada, Prabhu will give any good teachers for taking a level classes, level 2 classes. Okay. So they will take very nicely, and you will have very nice teachers during this journey. And maybe after some days you will become a teacher if you are chanting very nicely, or if you are taking the teachings very seriously. Maybe you will become also a teacher for level 1. Gradually you will become also a nice devotee. Just keep association. Okay, keep associating, and subscribe the YouTube channel, and whatever video is coming, just try to see. Okay, many videos are coming, like level 2, level 3, all videos are uploaded. You can go through live classes. You can see daily Bhagavatam classes are happening, daily temple program is happening on the temple channel. Okay, so YouTube channel is there, just subscribe on the channel. Okay, just do the classes regularly. Very nice experience. Okay, so many teachers are there, you can have association of all of them. Okay. I have forgiven my course. Yes, I have forgive a person yesterday, Prabhuji, who had done a lot of worries to my life. Just move on. If you are too much attached to a person who has given too much worries in your life, okay, our life will, we are spending our life thoughting about that person. Okay, maybe in the next life we become like that person. Okay, so don't give too much attention. If a person has done too much worry, just move on. Okay, just focus on your bhakti so that you will become Krishna conscious. That is the thing. That is the way to move. Okay. Prabhuji, which course you recommend for level 2 for me, as I am a middle age and have good time to detail course and also to know the in detail. So pre Bhakti Shastri course, Prabhuji, you should take. Okay, pre Bhakti Shastri course. Optimal time is there to you to read. Only the person who are aged, okay, who are not able to type, who are not able to write the answers, those should take the Bhakti Sadachar class. Other persons who want to take this course very seriously, who want to read like a course material, okay, like a course, they should take pre Bhakti Shastri course. Okay. So with your permission, I want to leave. Okay. Thank you, Mataji, for helping us through these 18 days. Without you, I don't think that these classes will be possible. Would have been possible. Many devotees are there who are chanting with you, and you are guiding them very nicely, managing all the WhatsApp group, managing all the queries of the devotee. Very nice, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Okay. So just last time I'm unmuting everyone just to say Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Prabhuji. Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna,
Hare
Madam.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much.